This is Nimbus Social Souls of Light, and I got a little dark vid for y'all. It's a response to American Heroes video. He has a video called Show Some Respect, if you know what I'm saying, and I have to speak on it. Yo, this is why I hang out with, a diversity of different people. You got, American Hero, you got Orbit, shouts out to Orbit, you got Super Patriot, you got these guys that are respectful in the whole dueling community. They see players on the other side as, other players, other duelists, so on and so forth. And I respect that. You need those type of people in the world. You need those type of people in your gaming community. You know what I'm saying? I respect everything that they do. Super Patriot, been rolling with him ever since Silver Merge, you know what I'm saying? Orbit, talked to him a couple times. He the one that I'm actually working with my PVR, watching his videos. There's a big old shouts out to Orbit, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everything will work out. Thanks for all your help. And American Hero is just an amazing player. He's an amazing person, you know what I'm saying? When I wasn't feeling all that great about DCUO, he was the one that reached out to me. He's like, yo, don't think about it like that, come on back in the game, let's keep it moving. So all these guys I have a great respect for. But I fucking agree with them as much as possible on a personal level. Eminem said it best. Will Smith ain't got to cuss in his rhymes to sell records, but I do, so fuck him and fuck you too. Yo, you across the fucking field from me, I'm beating the fuck out you, and then I'm teabagging you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to other heroes, you know what I'm saying, if other heroes are cool, but villains, straight up, you red, you dead. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that ever since 2011, or what was the beta? 2010. Ever since beta, you red, you dead. You you make a villain, you are specifically signing a contract stating that I, Mr. Villain Bullshittery Head, is going to hurt people, set cops on fire, kick motherfuckers off of buildings, and I'm going to do that with a smile because that's what the fuck I do. And even worse is those dick holery heroes. Shouts out to Smile Before Chav. Shouts out to Censorious old bitch ass. These they're the worst, the type of the motherfuckers, because those the type of guys like that dude off of Mystery Men with all the fucking endorsements on his chest or whatever. Not really a hero, just doing basically everything for endorsements and money and making them look good and shit, and not really give a fuck about heroism. Yeah, fuck those guys even more than villains, because they've tasted the light of justice and they've turned their backs on it. Yeah, Super Patriot, Orbit, American Hero, love you guys, but nah, villains need to go. Villains get no Christmas. Villains have gotten nan Christmas since 2011 at least. I'm a hero for life. I'm a soldier life for life. I do what it do. I finish the job. Fuck villains directly in the mouth. You have to do something amazing for me to respect you. Now, as much as I get down on One Piece, that one time we had that 5v5 and we came up as a motherfucking tie, and that other time where we fought and they beat us by like 50, you know what I'm saying? Out of 1,000, they beat us by like 50 measly goddamn points. I give them their respect, commented on their video, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy for me to do, because again, fuck villains in the mouth. Player on player standpoint, they did good. But it's a role playing game, you know what I'm saying? And the role I play is hero. And inside this world of heroes and villains, heroes not supposed to be all cool and snuggly and all that shit with villains, unless you're Batman and you kind of want to get in Catwoman and all that. But you're not supposed to be all snuggly with people that set other people on fire. You're not supposed to be all snuggly with people that want to destroy the earth. You're not supposed to be all snuggly with people that want to kick babies in the mouth. Because, let's think about it. If Arena Junkies had superpowers, what the fuck you think he's gonna do? If Smile Before Chav had superpowers, what the fuck you think he gonna do? If One Piece had superpowers, what the fuck do you think they gonna do? You need somebody in the goddamn game that's willing to kick them in their balls and at the very least troll them hard like they troll other motherfuckers, the level 3s that they gank, the the people that stand in front of the police stations that they continuously try and raid. Hell, the NPCs that are in the game that they set on fire, turn into mutants, try and raise the devil to conquer the earth. You need somebody in the game to step up and be the hero. And I am just such a person. Matter of fact, I got a whole squad of motherfuckers that roll with me that are just such people. Now you're probably thinking, well, Nimbus, why do you take the game so serious? If I took the game serious, my character wouldn't be named Nimbus. He'd be named my real name. He'd be me. He'd be exactly how I would act in the game. Now, let's take it outside the game for a second. If I had those type of powers, I would understand that there's a gray area between someone that's truly and completely evil and someone who needs to rob and steal to feed their family. Somebody that needs to extort on their taxes so that their house don't get foreclosed on. Things of that nature. There's a gray area. There's no gray area in DCUO. In DCUO, if you're red, you're dead. That's the team you choose, so that's the line you cross. And that's the line that's going to get your ass busted by the people's champion. In real life, you don't have that, but there's so many people that can't blur real life and game Moxley Mayhem. So when that happens, that's where the real entertainment come in. Smile Before Chav really thinks he's Smile Before Chav. Moxley Mayhem really thinks he's Moxley Mayhem. Destroyer, whatever the hell his name was, got upset and called me a white boy earlier. How the fuck that happened? Really thinks he's Destroyer. No, baby, this ain't Call of Duty. Call of Duty, there's no role-playing elements necessarily. You do get XP, but that doesn't really count. You just paint your gun or whatever. You don't customize your character. It's not a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. It's an online FPS. And I understand when the people across the screen on there really think that this is really representing their character. That was a lot of stuttering. I'm sorry about that. But it really represents them. You know what I'm saying? So I understand when the person across the screen calls me a nigger, and I know that that's them, and I get to laugh at them because they're ignorant. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to DCUO, I'm not Nimbus Yosh in real life. Smile Before Chav is not Smile Before Chav in real life. Moxley Mayhem is not Moxley Mayhem in real life. But what makes you a good person, what makes you an intelligent, smart person, is to understand the difference between your game character and you. So, when it comes to that, enemies across the board, Nimbus Yosh ain't got time for that. Excuse me, let me slip back into Nimbus Yosh. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that at all. If you choose to do bad, I'ma do bad by you. I'm less of a hero and more of a villain's villain. Because somebody has to. So that the other true heroes, American Hero, Orbit, Super Patriot, can do their job and elevate the community to a status that will keep the game running for years to come. Me? I'm the troll's troll. I'm the villain's villain. Get at me. You ain't gonna win, but I'll let you try. Oh, and I ain't gonna be a bitch. If you have an opinion on what I have to say, you can always comment. So Heroes for Life, so is the Life for Life. We do what it do. We finish the job. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna start saying that shit now because yeah, as you can see by the flower test, I got my PVR running, and I'm gonna there's gonna be a lot more high quality videos and so on and so forth. Also, Friday Night Fights on May 3rd. This Friday coming up. Check out the People's Champion, Ace the Wonder Kid, American Hero, and more doing what we do best. And that's messing over the villains all over Gotham and Metropolis. So go ahead, check us out on that. And special shouts out to American Hero. Yo, I got your messages. You need to hit me back, and goddamn it, you need a Twitter because you really need to get in contact with me. So shouts out to him. Shouts out to Ace One, leader of SOL. They do what it do. Finish the job. And as always, be good and be safe, and know the difference between you and your game character. This has been Nimbus Yosh, Blast with Dying Breed. Holla back at your boy, Percy.